Poor state of infrastructure in Masaka and Koroduma communities of Nasarawa State has continued to cast a gloomy shadow on the lives of residents. The challenge has taken a huge toll on daily living. Now, despite resorting to community help to alleviate their sufferings, lack of access road, electricity, as well as medical facilities still stare them in the face. Join us as we take a look at how members of the community are coping with these challenges despite their proximity to the Federal Capital Territory. It's 7:30 a.m. on a school day. I'm a student from Koroduma. Our community in Karu, local government area of Nasarawa State, are set for the day. But there is a hurdle. This makeshift wooden structure now serves as a bridge for the pupils with their parents on hand to assist them. The situation is manageable at this time because there has been no rainfall for a while now. The pupils share their experiences.
It's affecting us. We cannot go to school in the morning. When it's rainy season, we cannot go to school. We cannot cross the river because the river will be full of water and we cannot cross it.
Sometimes we do miss school and our education gets lower and lower.
We have no place to stay, home for reading, and we have no place to go.
I'm pleading to the government of Nasarawa that they should come to our aid, that when this river flows, we cannot cross in the morning to go to schools.
When life became unbearable for the residents who claimed they barely have government presence in the locality, despite its proximity to the Federal Capital Territory, through communal efforts and contribution, they decided to construct the bridge.
The presence of government is not being felt here at all. Everything we do here is through communal effort. Even the lights, we tax ourselves 50,000 naira a few years back to bring the transformer and the transmission light across from other community to this place before NEPA took it over.
Infrastructure deficit in the locality runs deep as bad roads, non-existent power supply, lack of government schools, health facilities and lots more stare them in the face. Despite the setbacks, these residents feel the government might still be willing to reach out to them.
He's a man of action. He will sympathize. I don't know, he's a man of double words. By the grace of God, he will help. The issue of what has been happening. It's no matter of soliciting for the residents for their tax collection, but let them come with ad hoc help for infrastructural development. Mostly this bridge, it affects us a lot.
The situation is not any different in Masaka and Luvu. Long dusty roads in a similarly neglected rural community. You never would have thought these areas bothered the Federal Capital Territory. But that's the truth. The primary school here in Luvu is in tatters. The walls, the roofs, they all tell the story.
So what do you have to say about the road?
We meet up with the school's assistant headmistress, Elizabeth Ibrahim, who bemoans the state of facilities in this learning environment.
As you can see, the structure here is very bad because during rainy season, especially the office, we don't have where to put our heads. Both the classes, sometimes you see the people are parking one side because of the rain. We need government to help us if it can be possible. We need the structure, well structure, and the school should be put in order so that our people can learn very well.
Further down the village, the economic situation worsens just as the road network.
Bad road makes our customers not to come here. For example, we have timber shed there before. Because of bad road, they relocate. They are now up there around, what do I call it, New Nyanya. They have big market here, but they leave it because of bad road. That is the complaint of their customers.
With no water supply, electricity, healthcare facilities, good road, the residents appeal for help to alleviate their sufferings.
The way we define it difficult here is water. We buy this water with the person who dig the borehole. That is where we went and get the water, drinking one.
You've entered the community, you have seen it yourself. And as a matter of fact, this road you are seeing now can lead you to Kaduna if it is motorable. And the villages around here are the villages that are feeding the Massacre market, which I believe is the biggest market in Karu local government, if not in the state. The villages, the environs here. They feed the market, but the road is not motorable. We have a lot of hitches, a lot of headache each year when the seasonal products are out. The road is totally bad. It is not motorable at all.
We have been facing it for some times now. And I think in Karu local government, if I will say something, I think the most of the revenue generated in Karu local government is in this road. And it costs a lot. There is no development because people doesn't want to come towards this area because of the road. And I think government should do something towards that. And if they can do something, I think more development will come and people will like to live in this area.
How long residents here will have to wait for their challenges to be addressed is not certain. While they carry on with developing their environment within their means, they are however hopeful that very soon help will come their way. On Eyewitness Report, we'll be glad to have you get involved with development in your area. We want to hold relevant authorities accountable for every duty they are expected to discharge. We can't fold our arms any longer and just complain. Be the change. Take your case a notch higher. Use this platform to advance your cause. Be the Eyewitness Reporter. Get out your phones, take shots, and upload to the Eyewitness portal on Channels Television. Do video recording and tell your story yourself. Let's see what you already uploaded for the week.
Our first eyewitness video shows where a man pulls a gun on a staff of Abuja Electricity Distribution Company who was out for a revenue drive. Our eyewitness says the incident took place in the Boso area of Minna, Niger State. While he calls for an investigation into the matter, he urges distribution companies to do the needful before demanding for bills to be paid. Next is the video of an uncovered manhole on the Idumota Bridge area in Lagos. Our eyewitness says this is a death trap and as such should be looked into as fast as possible before lives are lost. Next video shows some commercial motorcyclists protesting their ban in Lagos. Our eyewitness wants the Lagos state government to please reconsider the ban or at least provide an alternative for the riders.
Watch previous editions of the program on our YouTube page and let the conversation continue on all our social media platforms. Till next week, when Eyewitness Report makes a return, I am Chris Lament, and I'll keep my eyes on you. Bye-bye.